Alright guys, are you done with the previous activities? Okay, great. Okay, now we will proceed with how to write the procedure. Yes, we are not done yet. Okay, so the procedure here, you have three ways to write it. The first one is by using flowchart operating procedure format. The second one is by using graphic operating procedure format, or you guys can use hierarchical steps operating procedure format. For the procedure, you just choose one only. Okay, either one. Right. So I'll show you the examples. Okay, so this is graphic operating procedure format. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is hierarchical procedure format. This is how it looks like. And then another one is flowchart. Okay, so which one to use would depends on the procedure, or another word, it depends on the complexity of your steps or the type of steps that you have. Okay, for example, let's say if you need to do decision making, okay, you need to do decision making in your procedure. So you are going to use which one? Yes, flowchart. Okay, you would use flowchart. Either you have more than one steps or not. If you need to do decision making right away, you are going to use flowchart. Okay, but if you do not use flowchart, if you do not need to do any decision making, it's going to be either hierarchical or graphic. Okay, so which one to use if you have more than 10 steps, okay, or if you have lower than 10 steps, you could also go for either one actually, okay, hierarchical or graphic. It's just that the difference is that hierarchical, you use it when there are many sub-steps, okay, that you have to explain, in which you have to explain in detail. Okay, so you use hierarchical. But for graphic operating procedure format, you use it when you have stages for your procedure. So again, you use it when you have stages for your procedure. Okay, so for example, here we have 4 stages: before alignment, equipment preparation, during alignment, as well as after alignment. Okay, so once again, if you have to do decision making, use flowchart. If not, you might need to use hierarchical or graphic. Hierarchical, you use it when you need to be very specific, in which you need to explain on the sub-steps. Graphical, you use it when you have stages, okay, for the procedure. Later on, I will explain in detail for each of the format that we have here. Okay? Now, in order for you to write the procedure, you guys need to remember to always use short sentences. Okay? Because they are usually easier to be understood by your audience. Number 2, you have to use imperative instead of passive voice. Okay? Use imperative. Number 3, you need to be concise. Okay, use short, direct sentences. Okay, so remember 3 tips for you to write your procedure. Use short sentences. Number 2, use imperatives. Number 3, be concise. Okay,